So much fun. Magic. And the chemistry was unbelievable between the two of them.
Oh, no, it's totally.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, as much as some people.
Hey, good morning.
She also contributed a lot of ways in terms of helping the folks to the, they were always, of course, very.
Oh, there we go. How are we going to unmute her?
She can unmute.
Are you guys been thrown out of your house?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's too, we're back up on the third floor, but it's too cold outside. It's 60 degrees here this morning.
Okay. Okay, Val was there, but I don't know what happened. Okay, she's back. It's gotta be quiet.
Okay, so let's mute and get started. We're running a little bit late. Okay. So we're gonna just take a nice big deep breath, come to the back of your mat, reach the arms nice and wide, spread the fingers, and then come down halfway, keep your arms by your side. So you got a lot of work going on in the back of the shoulders, because you're keeping those arms up. Try to keep them parallel to the floor. We're going to just do this a few more times. Try to breathe today. Even though we're not using weights, it's going to be a challenging workout. We're going to get sweaty. Okay, go all the way down this time. Relax your head. You're just looking through your knees. Keep a straight leg if you can. And really breathe into the back, your upper back. So feel it expand and feel the ribs expand. Get good blood flow to your face. Stay here for a couple of more breaths. And then we're going to start to walk out. Baby steps with our hands. Walk out to a plank. So let's start doing that now. Take lots of steps to get there. Once you're there, just hold it. And slowly walk it back. Keep your head relaxed. There's no need to lift it up. Walk it out again. So we've designed this workout for when you're traveling and you're in a hotel and you don't have anything with you. You might not even have a mat, but you can always use a towel. One more time, walk out to plank. Now step your feet into bear. Let's get the knees 1 inch above the floor and then step back out to plank. Now lead with your different foot. Step into bear and step out to plank. One more time. And back to plank. And now down dog. We're going to stretch out our calves. So start to alternate your heels to the floor. Just go side to side if you want to hang out on one side because it feels super tight. Do that. Nice. Now pull forward to plank. And let's just oscillate between downward facing dog and plank. So we're going to do this maybe 5 times. Nice and slow. Pay attention to your form. When we pull forward to plank, ideally we'd like our shoulders to be right over those wrists. But if you do get trouble or sore wrists, you can always move them forward a little bit. Okay, you have one more here to do. Now, put your knees down on the floor. Bring the wrists under your shoulders. Keep the toes tucked under. We're going to do some cat-cows, 5 of them. Make them great. And when you're doing these, you really want to work hard to keep your belly in. Let's just get through 2 more of these. Okay, from this quad, oh, someone's not in mute. Hang on, Sean's going to mute it.
Val's saying, yeah, she's got it.
Okay, so from here, your quadruped position, we're gonna come into a small downward facing dog. We're just gonna hold this for 5 breaths. So the dog is small, so you should be able to have your heels down and your legs straight. Weighting into those arms a little bit. Just breathe. Okay, let's walk the feet forward. We're going to meet in a full forward fold. So you're going to stay down, just looking through your knees to the back of the room. And now you're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. And then fold it back down. Right, to warm up that lower back a little bit. Inhale, lift, look up. And exhale, fold back down. Inhale, lift, look up. And then fold back down. Now we're going to inhale, look up, unhinge, sweep the arms out to the side, and all the way up. And back by your side. Okay, there's your warm-up.
I thought it was working.
No. Okay, here we go. We're going to start out, hands at your heart. You're going to do a nice squat and come up onto the toes, and then squat. And up. Try to get, as high as you can on your toes. So you really want to start to feel your calves working. And try to keep the transition gentle and in control. So you're being the boss here. And again, sometimes we start out with a smaller squat than where we end up. So it's always good to try to work your range. Okay, we're going to take the arms forward. Keep them parallel to the floor. And keep these squats going. So now's a good time to think, can I get any lower? Or am I good where I am? If your calf raise is improving, you can try to get higher. Maybe add a little fold up there. Whoops. Okay, now one more time. Come up, you're going to take your hands, touch the ears. Keep the elbows far back. Keep your face up. Squat and calf raise. So today's workout, hopefully you're going to
Travel sometime.
travel sometimes, so you're going to use this in your hotel. But what I was going to say was hopefully you're going to get a little breathless at some point and a little sweaty. That's the goal today. 2 more squats. Last one. Okay, now we come down. We do push-ups. Our favorite thing to do on a Saturday morning. So let's go. You have 20. Knees up or down, doesn't matter. It just matters that you work a good range. Find a comfortable pace. Get it done. Yeah. Okay, I'll do one more. Are you counting what?
No.
I thought it was 20. Okay. Most push-ups, you take as much time as you need to get them done. There's nothing that says you can't take breaks between them. Okay, you're back up. We're going to start sumo squats. So take your feet as wide as you like. Are you going that way? Okay. Toes face out in a sumo. We're going to hold at the chest with our hands to start. Give me a nice little squat. Really squeeze your butt cheeks when you come up. And again, keep your face up. What happens if you drop your face? You have a tendency to fold over and round. And today's class is all about,
Not really.
no, good form. So you don't have any weights to worry about. Just work a big range and have really good form. Squeeze as much as you can in your butt cheeks. Today's class, feel free to take water anytime you need it. Don't wait for me to call out a water break. I might forget. Okay, squeeze, lower. We have 3 more. We're going to do a little hold down there. 2, 3. Okay, come on down and just hold it. You decide where you're going to be. Now take the arms out. Just breathe. We're here for about 5 more seconds. Okay, hands to the floor. You're going to meet me in a plank, and we're going to do mountain climbers. So you can either make them fast or slow. Let's go. Get those knees up. Make them challenging. You're about halfway. Keep going. We got this. Hopefully you're getting a little sweaty, a little short of breath. These are all our goals for this workout. Just in case you didn't know. 10 seconds. Okay. Whew. I don't know about you guys. I'm sweating. Okay. Moving on to lateral lunges. So we're going to start out working the right leg first. You're going to take your feet far apart. Let's make sure our toes line up. Bring your hands to your chest. Nice and steady on that right side. So you lunge down, face stays up, come up and squeeze both butt cheeks. Down and up. We're just working the right leg. Keep your spine long and use your breathing. They'll help you. So even though we don't have weights, you're going to feel this. You'll notice we're doing a few more reps than we would normally do if we were using weights. So today's class is really about range of motion and using your body weight. But what I was going to say, and now I forgot. Can't even remember. Well, I guess it wasn't that important. Okay, we're still on this leg. We have 8 more to do. Count them. I just remembered it. Building muscle endurance. Yes. Keep going. Push your butt back as soon as you start your descent. Try to get back in so you feel it. Doing some of the work here, right? One more. Nice job. Okay, come up. I know we have the other side to do, but before we do the other left leg, we're doing a side plank. So come on down. We're going to be on our forearms to start, and immediately we're going to turn and face the left side of our room. So here we go. Low plank. You're on your right forearm now facing the left side. Sweep that left arm up and just hold it. Try your best to get the hips up. And if you need to take a break, you can always put that right knee down on the floor and just lift the left leg. Okay, put that butt down. Come back onto both forearms, little reprieve before we go to the other side. Woo, okay. Switch it up. Here we go. Really work those hips up as high as you can get. Keep your face comfortable for your neck. And hopefully you've got your feet stacked. We're getting there, guys. Okay, back to both forearms. Knees down. Ooh, let the hips come down. Little stretch for the six-pack muscle. Why not? We're already here. Oh. Okay. Take it up. Back up on your feet. We have the lateral lunge. Other side to do. So take the feet nice and wide. And you want to make sure your toes are in the same line, right? Hands to heart. Now you're lunging left and up. Get nice and low. Push your booty backwards. So you kind of almost feel like you might be falling backwards. You want to be descending enough that you feel this right inner thigh. That's when you know you're really getting some good depth here. We have two different types of lateral lunges today. So this is the warm-up to what's coming down the road. Okay. Keep going. We have about 8 more. Make them fabulous. Remember, you're trying to get deeper every time. And it's not about lowering the upper body. It's about trying to get your butt down. Lower, the upper body is just going to do its thing. You got to try to stay as upright as you can.
More upright you are, the forward to drive into the posterior.
Exactly. Okay, you have one more. Make it fabulous. Now, back to those side planks one more time, especially because Sean missed the first one. Cheers, guys. Okay. Let's do it. So start out on your forearms. We're immediately going to get onto that right forearm facing the left. Stack your feet if you can. Get those hips up. And hold and breathe. Keep lifting them up if they're drooping. You want to actively work that lift of the hips. Five seconds. Okay. Little reprieve. Take a few breaths and then meet us on the other side. Okay, left arm facing the right. Let's go. That arm should be nice and long, reaching for the ceiling. Be up. Just breathe. So good for us. Five more seconds. Okay. We did it. Woo. Now, if you're not sweating, I don't think anything will make you sweat. That means you just must not be a sweater. Okay, come on out. So we're doing a split lunge. We've done this plenty of times before. So we're going to start out with our left leg forward, right leg back. Pretty good distance between the 2 feet. You want to feel stable. So get your feet positioned correctly. Start out with our hands at the heart. Now, we're going to keep the front leg straight to start this exercise. Hinge forward. Sort of think about your upper body being parallel to the floor. Now give me some good height on your back foot, and then come back up with the chest. And keep it nice and steady. Come back down. So if you feel unstable, you can always walk your back foot out a little bit. Come back up. We have 3 more, and we're going to add in a rotation. Fold over, spine is long. High on the toes. Come back up. And again, come on down. Try your best to keep that front leg straight if you can. We're really loading into that left leg. Back up. 1 more. And then we rotate. Hold it down here. Maybe get a tiny bit lower, like play around with the angle, see what you got. Now come back up. Now I'm going to have you bend this front leg. Your knee can be a little bit over in front of the heel, or if you would rather, you can step your right leg a little further back. Now we're going to hinge forward with our leg bent in the front. So you're probably feeling this a lot more in the top of the leg, which is good. Hands to heart. Now rotate the upper body. So that's both shoulders are twisting to the left. Come back. And do it again. Twist it. See, it's amazing what we can do without weights. I know you're feeling this. This is number 3. We're getting to 5. 4. Try to really go for it. And your last one. Now I want you to hold this last one. Both shoulders. Come on, give me a little more rotation. Hold it. Square the shoulders. Up with your torso. And in with your back leg. Okay. Quick sip before we get to the other side. So now we've got the right foot forward, left leg back, straighten up this front leg. Elevate really high on the toes. That really forces you to use just this leg. That's why we do that. Fold over with control till you think you're parallel. And another way to find out if you're going over enough is you'll feel the bottom of that glute like with a huge tug. Hopefully you're feeling that. Come back up. So we want to be as smooth as we can. Steady with your pace. So let's shoot for, after this one, we're doing 2 more. And then we start our rotation. And come up. Now bend your front leg. Maybe step that left leg a little further back if you can. So you got a nice bend in here. I want you to be using your quad. Hinge forward. Rotate both shoulders. And then come back. So this is really getting into the outside of that butt cheek. So you should be feeling it a little more on the right, the outer part of the glute. And the more you rotate, the better for you. Keep your chest down, don't lift up. Okay, we have 1 more to do here, and then we're going to hold it. So rotate, hold it. Nice, come back square, come up with the shoulders, step your back foot in. Woo, ta-da, that's a ta-da moment. Okay, you're down on your mat. We're going to do a walking bear. So start at the back of the mat, depending on how much room you have. Hotel rooms don't really have a lot of room, but let's Let's figure this out. So you're in bear. What we're gonna do is we're gonna step our left hand and right foot forward together. And then right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot, and so on. When you run out of space, do the same thing going backwards. Try your best to keep those knees really low to the floor. We're going to do this one more time. So the length of the mat. And then backwards. Now just hold your bear. You should be where you started. Just hold it and breathe. 5 breaths. Nice. Knees down. Shake out those arms. Come on back up to standing. Oh, grab a quick sip. Oh, cheers. Are you sweating? Then he's not working hard.
Hot mess.
Okay, split squat with a knee lift. So we're starting out with the left leg forward, right leg back. So this is incorporating strength and balance, which it wouldn't be a Kirsten workout if there wasn't a couple of balance elements to it. So here we go, hands at the heart. You're going to squat down. You're going to come up and lift this right knee. Easy peasy, right? You notice how slow I did this? Squat and up with control. And stay up here for 2 seconds before you rush to get that foot back down on the floor. Come back up with the knee nice and high. And then lower back down. Great job. Slow and steady wins it here. Whoops. That one wasn't very good. 2 more. And when we squat down, we go straight down with our chest up. Okay, good job. Switch it up. Going right to the other leg. So we start with our squat and come up with that knee. Lower back down. So try not to use the toes on your right foot. Balancing your weight between the pad and heel is good. Keeping your toes nice and relaxed. We have 2 more. One more. Sorry. There we go. Okay, down on the floor. We're going to do knee tucks. So before we start them, we're going to do a big full body stretch. So let's take the arms all the way back. Oh, how good does that feel? Enjoy it here just for a sec.
Nice.
Now we're going to sit up with our upper body and tuck our knees into the chest in one nice smooth motion. You're going to use your arms to help you. So the arms are going to pull forward, your head comes up, tuck your chin, pull those knees in, extend back out, and go for that big reach again. We have 10 of these. And really work your knees into the chest. You should feel that sort of tummy crunch as you're making that extra effort to tuck them in as best you can. You're exhaling out your breath as you're pulling your knees in and as you're doing that sit up. So we should be about halfway. Shoot for 5 more. And then when we get to the 5th one, the last one, We're gonna just hold it up here at the top. Play around with some different angles. Okay, let's shoot for 2 more. And then we have the hold at the top. Last one. Hold it up. Now, proud out your chest and elevate the arms. As soon as you bring those arms up, you're gonna feel this whole 6-pack muscle group going, holy shit, what are you doing to me? Just hold it because we love this feeling. 5, spine is long, you haven't rounded. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, let's do what Sean's doing. Let's take our feet nice and wide and let's just dive forward. We'll steal a little stretch here while we're down. Take some big deep breaths. Keep breathing, couple more times, and then we're going to meet back standing up. Okay, so now we're transitioning to our, remember I told you we were doing lateral lunges twice?
No.
So this time, we're starting at the end of our mat, hands to heart. We're going to lunge out and push off. Come back to where we started. So drop it like it's hot. And push off. Here we go. Don't butt head your partner if you have one. This is definitely a workout that's designed for a hotel room where you don't really have a lot of room or space. Try to land and absorb that lunge. Just like start your descent almost like before the foot plants. Got it?
No.
5 more. You get to practice this 5 more times. Then we're going to meet down on the floor. And we're going to do hip dips. So you're going to get into your low plank position with your feet together and your legs straight. 1 more. Whew. Okay. Down on your forearms, get your feet together. Let's get her done. Transition quickly. So butt goes up, drop the right hip down towards the floor, kick it back up, and drop it on the left. And just keep alternating, nice and smooth and steady, without moving your feet. That's a big no-no. Makes it so much easier. You'd have to do a ton more to get the benefit. We do them right. We don't have to be on our elbows forever. So let's shoot for 5 on each side. You be feeling this through your obliques, transverse abdomen. I sound like Sean. Okay, we're almost there. Push through. It's always important to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. You can finish strong here. Then we come back and lunge on the other leg. Okay. Whew. Great job, guys. Come on up. So now we're lunging using our left leg. Hands to heart. Lunge. Push off. The good news is we're getting close to the end of our workout. And the even better news is that we're going to squeeze in a few stretches to feel good. So, kill it now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Okay. It's okay. Come on, are you making these fabulous? Let's see it. Get her done. Big push off every time. Gotta land that squat. Land it. Nice. 4 more. 4. Then we're back to the hip dips. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you're in your hotel room and you want to get fancy, you could do a knee lift there too. But since we already did that, we didn't do it again. Okay. Back to our hip dips, then we're back on our feet for the last leg exercise as we slowly wind it down. So here we go. Forearms, feet together, legs straight, butt goes up, drop the right side, lift it back up, drop it to the left. And just keep that nice, slow movement going on. Keep those ankles together. Don't let the feet move. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay. Save the best for last. So get into your lunge squat with your left leg forward and your right leg back. This is the most challenging move today. It incorporates a lot of muscle strength and balance. So we're going to start out in a runner's lunge. So big space between the front and back foot. Come on down with your fingertips to the floor. So you're in your runner's lunge position. From here, we are going to power up into a warrior. The first one, as soon as you start to power off your back foot, I want you to bring your hands to heart. And then try to lift your back leg till it's parallel to the floor with your hips square, like a regular warrior. So here we go. You ready? Power up, hands to heart, lower your torso and straighten your back leg. Put the fingertips back down, land your foot. Do it again. Power up. Hold it. And drop back. You have 3 more. Now, if we want to make this more challenging, we're going to extend our arms out in front into a full warrior 3. Let's go. Power up. Arms come out. They're straight, as is your back leg. Drop it. You have 2 more. Power up. Drop it. Here's your final one. Hold it up there for a little bit. Let's go. Hold. 3, 2, back up to standing. Nice job. Switch feet. Left leg goes back. Got this front leg bent, right? Keep stepping your back leg back so you can come down and land into this runner's lunge. Fingertips only, you're weighting mostly everything into that right leg. When we start, we're bringing the hands back to chest. Power up, chest down, leg straight. Drop back. Power up. Drop back. Go for warrior 3 if you can. Power up. Arms out, nice and long. Drop back. Power up. We're going to do 1 more. Drop back. Power up. Hold it. Make it great. Come back. Nice job. You have 10 push-ups to give me right now. Quick. Quick and dirty. Let's go. Quick and dirty. Come on, get it done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and your workout is done.
Stretching.
We're doing stretching. Exactly. All the work is over. Cheers, guys. Cheers to your 2023 vacation workout. Okay. Grab a towel. If you have one, if not, just hold your foot. You're gonna wrap it around your foot, left foot, take it down, straighten that left leg. Oh, how good does that feel? Now put your right calf on the floor. We have 4 minutes, actually 3. But we can do some pretty good work in 3 minutes. Stretching. Now try to get your legs straight. Work it straight. Don't settle. Now, isometric here. I want you to push your leg forward, but don't let it go anywhere. And then release it. And push it forward. And release. And do it one more time. Oh, because it's so good. Okay, switch legs. So your left calf is pressing into the floor. You got that right towel around the right foot. So straighten the leg by pushing your heel to the ceiling. And move the leg backwards. Now push it forward. PMF stretching is so good. It always feels good when it's in. Release it. And push it forward. Nice. Release it. And push it again. Great work. Okay, release that knee. Pull both knees up and into the chest. And we're going to circle them independent of one another. So good. For hip mobility. Lord knows we sit too much. We always talk about that, but we still do it. Okay, change your direction, go the other way. We have one last stretch to do. So legs are bent. This is the Sean stretch. Everybody knows it. Small bend in the legs, cross your right knee over the left. You're going to come onto the left side of that foot. So roll the knees to the right, not all the way down. And let's get this left arm in. Oh, that feels. So actively use the right leg to push the left one towards the floor. All the push-ups we did was out nice and long, 45 degrees from the body, should give you a good chest stretch. Just breathe. A couple more times. I could stay here all day. It feels good. Maybe play with the angle of that arm a little bit, whether it's going more to the side or back. Switch it up. Okay, uncross the legs, pull the arm in. Back up slowly and gently. Going to bring both knees into the chest just to reset everything, the lower back. Maybe keep the knees together this time and make a little baby circle. And then change directions. Okay, let's take the legs out to a small bend. You're going to this time take that left knee, cross it over the right. Come onto the right side of that foot as your knees go down towards the left side. Let's get this arm into play here. And just breathe. So you're getting this benefit of a nice stretch through your side body and hip. So good. Yeah. Okay, I know we're out of time, ladies, but we're just going to stay here for a few more seconds. Okay, pull the arm in, uncross, bring those knees back up into the chest. Back to those big circles, pulling the legs apart. One more time. Okay, so rock and roll back up onto your feet. Come up nice and high onto the toes. Ooh, I am sweaty. Okay, fold forward. Forward fold. Let's take our hands above the knees, come up nice and slow. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much for your power and strength. High five.
Happy New Year.
Whew. How do we feel?
Good.
Happy Saturday.
It is.
Yeah, isn't it great? Don't you love Saturday? I love Saturday. How are you, Val?
I'm fine, thank you. You're still recording.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I never remember to turn